What's up, guys? We're back. We're here at Metroflex Long Beach training some arms today. Got Franco behind the camera. We got all the questions loaded up from the Instagram. Thank you guys to everybody who left a question. So I'm going to show you guys an arm workout and then get your questions answered. So let's get into it. Dropped like 20 shirts and he gave me like I got like a gray suit, a black suit, and then like 4 shirts. And then I like texted him. I was like, hey, is there like a discount code? Like my girl wants to get some stuff. And he responds like right away, and he texts me, he goes, yeah. And he puts like a long ass thing. It says like, Tyler, swole ass motherfucker, 270 pounds. And I was like, okay. So I like go on the site and I just copied it to put it in there, and it fucking worked. I was like, bro. I was like, how did bro come up with that in like 2 seconds? Whew. All right, let's get a question or two. First working set done. Let's see what we got. Instagram. Favorite meal from EasyMeals to you, is it worth it? Yes, EasyMeals to you is worth it. My favorite meal, probably the tri-tip and the sweet potatoes.
That sounds
fire.
Nice.
He puts like a little cinnamon on the sweet potatoes. Tri-tip, he smokes it. Fire. Dude, he cooks everything right here at Metroflex.
Metroflex?
Yeah, he cooks everything in the back. Let's do another one. What sup should everyone take? I recommend everybody take magnesium, zinc, vitamin D3, and omega-3s, creatine. If you want to pick 5, those are like the 5 that I think everybody should take. Like magnesium and zinc are necessary for so many processes in the body at the cellular level. Vitamin D, again, like help with your immune system, your joints, everything like that, make you feel good. Omegas, same thing, heart health, hair, skin, nails, joints, cholesterol, like good for everything to have a sort of baseline. And then creatine is like, creatine has so many more benefits than just performance. Like it's been shown to have more mental benefits than just performance. So at like the higher doses, like 20-30 grams a day, like you're getting a lot of those mental benefits. And but at 5 or 10, you're getting all the performance benefits too. So overall, that's what everybody should take. Off-season cycle, planning on 1,000 tests, 500 EQ, maybe an oral. 1,000 tests, 500 EQ, that's cool. I would probably work up to it. Maybe you do like 2 or 3 titrations. You want to think long term with your off-season, so if you can make that last over 20 weeks or so, he said maybe an oral. I mean, I would rather do an oral at the end of the cycle, maybe the last 4 or 6 weeks. Maybe an Anadrol. I wouldn't start the cycle with that. I would do something maybe like a MPP, use a DECA. Same thing, you want to think long term with the cycle. So have a couple titrations, building it up. You know, an EQ, MPP will help you like really tack on some muscle over like a 20, 24 week off season. Try and get the most out of it. So that's what I would do. Going into my first prep, any tips? Just enjoy it. I think like me and Franco were talking about like right before this was just get as much like video documentation as you can. Just hire Franco to get you some videos, but just try and document everything so that you can like remember it, and just try and be present as much as you can to enjoy it, because it's not going to be easy. So at least if you can, you know, appreciate it a year later or whatever, you know, remember what you went through and, you know, try and get the most out of it.
Do you prefer training with someone or without someone?
I like both. I think if you have somebody like consistently, they're like, you show up at the same time every day, you're always training at the same time, like, I think that's beneficial because you could take your progress so much further. But I do like training by myself sometimes, like when you just need to get a good sweat in, you know?
Yeah,
you like
fight some demons or what?
Yeah, I guess. You know, you got a long day or something, you know, you just go train, you just do whatever. You might not make the most progress that day, but like, you progress your mind.
It is having someone there that also trains equally as hard though.
Yeah.
Because it can't just be someone that...
Nah, they pull you down.
That you become a trainer, you know?
Yeah. I try to stay out of those situations.
100%. All the time.
People ask to train all the time. They're like, dude, let's train. I'm like, you know, I got my people, I'm gonna train with my people, you know?
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. But I think it's good to go in cycles, you know? Have some time with a training partner, have some time by yourself. But like, you think about it, like, I feel like those reps that like you get spotted on, like those are the reps to like determine if you're gonna like grow or not.
100%.
So it's like, if you can't do that by yourself, like if you got a Smith machine or a machine, like a whatever machine, like you could do that, or like a leg extension, but if you're doing like squats or something, like you need a little boost or something. Okay. That's one way I like to get an intensifier when you train by yourself. You do a rest pause set, so as many as you can first set, drop it, and then take like 5 deep breaths, do as many as you can, take a couple deep breaths, do as many as you can. You get like those all, they call them like effective reps, I guess. You know, those reps are close to failure. The ones that actually count, basically. Whew. Do one more tricep, and then we'll get more questions. Top underrated peptide. I'm gonna go with KPV. KPV, great for controlling inflammation. Yeah, I think it's great. It's helped me a lot with my skin health, any sort of like bacteria, gut problems. KPV is great for that too. Glutathione, I always mention glutathione as well, like master antioxidant, clearing the liver, especially if you're on superseps, you need some glutathione all the time. And I don't think they get talked about enough. I mean, everybody talks about like the fat burning peptides and stuff like that, so KPV, glutathione, underrated. Peps for prep. I think the number one, obviously, is MOTS-C. MOTS-C is going to help insulin sensitivity, fat burning, mitochondrial efficiency, just make your body more efficient, making your body like better at burning energy, better absorbing nutrients. Honestly, just have a lot more endurance with MOTS-C. You could also use tesamorelin. I would just use GH, but peptide-wise, you just use tesamorelin to help burn some body fat. Not a peptide, but a small molecule, SLU. I love SLU. I think with SLU, you get a lot of the like body recomp changes really quick, versus like using like a Clen. You can use SLU, it can be like quote unquote a little bit healthier, and you don't have as many side effects. And you still get that like you really burn up body fat quickly. So test for prep, I like that. Ooh. See how this feels.
So you do the sandwich method everywhere to go, huh?
Everywhere. You get used to it when you start using a bunch of plates. And look how much easier it is. That's probably the most annoying part of getting stronger, is having to use so many plates. We did that one. More frequency or more volume for a lagging body part? I think both. I think you can do as much as you can tolerate, as much as you can recover from. You know, you can do whichever one you like more. You know, if you like, I think overall, if you can do more frequency, if you can hit a muscle group 2 or 3 times a week, that'll probably be better. But then you can also increase volume from that point. So say you're doing, let's just say you're doing biceps 3 times a week, and you started doing them 2 sets 3 times a week. Eventually you can move that up to 3 sets 3 times a week, or 4 sets 3 times a week, you know, or 4 sets one day, 2 sets one day, 2 sets the next day, or whatever it may be. Because you kind of got to still have fun with your training. So you can, you know, if you're doing 12 sets of chest one day and none of it the rest of the week, it's not working for you, then you probably need more frequency. Whereas if you're doing it twice a week, then maybe you need more volume. So it's very person dependent, but both of them definitely work. Trying to get huge. Kind of want to do a test anadrol cycle, 8 weeks, 50 mgs of anadrol. As much as that sounds a lot of fun, I don't think I would run anadrol that long. I think I would do anadrol maybe 4 weeks. And I would probably have something else in there, especially like I said, if we're doing an off season, we want to think to do as long as we can, right? This could work if you have 10 or 12 weeks, you know, get in with a high dose of tests, you know, some anadrol, maybe AI, or you could use like a faster acting, like a mast or a primo, something that'll get in you a little bit quicker, get saturated a little quicker. You know, maybe you could use an MPP. You know, if you only got 10 or 12 weeks, this could work well. You know, maybe anadrol the first 4 weeks, and then the rest of the 6 or 8 weeks with, you know, with mast or with EQ or with primo or just MPP. You know, test MPP and an AI could work very well if you got a short period of time. We'll get one more in because I feel good. Top 5 health supplements while blasting from Coach Jonathan, world's famous Coach Jonathan. Omega-3 for sure. Nattokinase, that's very underrated. Make sure you don't get blood clots. Very important. 10 to 12,000 units a day. Your kidney supplements, you got astragalus. That's the main one. Liver supplements, NAC, TUDCA. That's very important. Glutathione as well. And then underrated one again, curcumin. Curcumin is you know, great for controlling inflammation. You know, which as we are blasting, we are creating more inflammation, putting our body in a state of stress. So if we can keep that under control, that'll be more healthier long term. Last of the questions, go-to protein powder. Right now I'm rocking the MTS Nutrition mint cookies and cream. Absolutely goated for a Ninja Creamy, or the regular cookies and cream if you don't like mint. But MTS Nutrition, EveryBodyNutrition.com. Get it there. Code MEATHEAD. When's the next show? We're shooting for December. I think it's either the 5th or the 12th or something. The Excalibur. So that's in San Diego. That's what we're shooting for right now. If we get ready before, maybe I'll do a show before, maybe I'll do a show after. But that's the goal right now. That's the end of the questions. That's arm day. Quick one, get in, get out, biceps, triceps. Appreciate everybody for the questions. I hope you got your questions answered. If you didn't, leave a comment. Leave a comment what I should do in the next video so that you guys can get what you like to see. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. If you're eating a meal, get that meal down. If you're doing your cardio, keep going. Discounts, EveryBodyNutrition.com. Get your supplements there. EasyMeals to you for your meal prep. And of course, check out Visceral for all your clothing needs. And appreciate you guys. See you in the next one.